Wall Street Memes Casino.
I'm fine.
And Sportsbook.
This is Joe Pugh for IFLTV. We are.
Hi.
Hi. We're in Riyadh.
Yes.
Did you enjoy your lunch today with Frank Warren?
Oh, I loved it. You know, I've had a great time.
Not popular.
Oh, come on, guys. It's Fury fans. I want the geezer in the blue. He's the only one I could have. I thought I had a great time. I thought it was a unique event, great atmosphere, as you can see by some of the more pleasant British fans over here. What a great experience, what a great atmosphere. You know, people talk about events and they talk about atmosphere in Riyadh. Things take time. People are starting to realise this is becoming a major destination for boxing, and it's a great place to come and visit. But people on the ground here in Riyadh are becoming more educated. I'm talking about local fans, and it's just going to take time. You're going to see an amazing atmosphere tomorrow night in there. And I'm sure His Excellency is going to be watching this, or I'm not sure if he's here or watching, and he's going to be loving what he sees, loving the atmosphere, and he'll love the atmosphere tomorrow night in Riyadh.
Well, I'm glad you're as popular here in Riyadh as you are back home, Eddie. But did Ryan...
Does mean you tosser.
Well, big tosser.
They can give it a big one, you can't, because you're...
Yeah, fair. I'm not the most nimble, remember?
No, nor am I, that makes service.
Ryan Garcia didn't punch you then?
No, it's quite weird, really. Like, I mean, I actually did expect, you know, him to pipe up. But I walked into the VIP, come straight over, and he went, "Hey, let's squash our beef." And I said to him, "Yeah, that's cool, but I'm not bothered about the punching thing. I'm more bothered about you saying that I set you up." I said to him, "You do know, like, that's the most ridiculous thing." "Yeah, well, someone set me up." I said, "Well, they didn't, and I certainly didn't. So can we just, like, move on from that, and you've got to deal with the situation?" "Yeah, but it's bullshit." I said, "Look, I keep giving you the benefit of the doubt. I hope you're innocent. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt you're innocent. You still got to go through this process." And he asked for a picture and said he was going to post it, but he never posted it. So Frank Smith took one from the side.
If he is accusing you of, like, setting you up...
Really, like, he's frustrated. And when you're frustrated, you say stupid things. But it's not, listen, I don't mind people saying stupid things or tweeting stuff, but then it gets to a point where it's like, mate, like, you got to be careful what you're saying here, because it's not a good look for me, you telling people that don't really understand boxing what you're actually saying, you know? So look, he's good for boxing. I like Ryan Garcia, but the results are the results, and he's got to deal with it.
Did you take away anything from the fact that Tyson didn't really want to engage in a face-off last night?
Not really. Like, I think at the end of the day, you know, you're going to be in a situation where Tyson's going to do whatever he wants to do. It all comes down to tomorrow night. You're talking about margins, you're talking about elite athletes who have to perform on that moment. Like, it almost, obviously, if you've prepared well, if you've had a good camp, you give yourself more chance to perform, but it still comes down to performing on the night. And I don't know what's going to happen, but I can't wait to see it.
Last one, final prediction, probably ain't going to speak to you before tomorrow. Break it down, how's it going?
I'm going to go Tyson Fury on points, but I think he's going to have to switch it up in the fight. You know, maybe that cut opens up. I think he's going to box off the back foot. I think he's going to box defensively, but I think he might have to switch up during the fight. And Usyk's always going to make him think. It's going to be a real interesting night.
Eddie Hearn, thank you very much.